The mirror never lies, my mother had always said, usually before starting another diet, complaining about the slight roundness of her hips. She was consistently worried about the way she presented herself to the world. Now, standing in front of the glass reflection, I couldn't recognize myself. There were new parts of me that made me feel like an imposter, trapped inside a body that wasn't mine. The shape of my hips, the curves of my chest, it wasn't right. I wanted to strangle myself with body wraps to flatten it all. I'd always thought I felt a little strange, out of place, but now the feeling overwhelmed me. I wanted to scream, cry, but what good would it have done? What a beautiful young lady you're becoming, my mother would say. The thought made me cringe. Lady, how awful it sounded. Whenever I bled for the first time, I wanted to run, hide from the world. It was only recently that my body transformed into this. I dealt with the blood. I thought that would be the hardest part. It's just a phase, my mother's friends would say. She'll grow out of it. I could cut my hair, wear baggy clothes, but the mirror always reminded me the truth. I was a woman. A time or two I'd attempted to express my disgust towards my body to others, but the response remained the same. We all go through it, don't worry, or you're so young, give yourself time to discover yourself. My mother was always a big supporter on my discovering myself, as long as myself was her own depiction. It was easy for others to relate to me, calling themselves tomboys, explaining how they were always one of the boys when they were younger, but if I was being honest, I didn't much care for the boys. I was me. I deserved to be recognized for who I truly was. I hurried to the closet, searching for the tight tape I'd used for my sprained ankle the year before, finally finding it shoved under a pile of long-forgotten clothes. I wrapped it like a corset across my chest, leaving it just loose enough to breathe. I slid an old t-shirt over my head, complementing the Levi jeans, and approached the mirror. My chest looked normal. I enjoyed my body without breasts. Turning side to side, I examined myself. I was slim, golden shaved hair, flat chest. Although my change wasn't permanent, maybe one day it would be, and that didn't seem so bad. I knew who I was. I knew who I'd be. I was a man, and the mirror never lies.